Action is hot and heavy. We're not even waiting for an opening bell. The team of Ant-Man taking on two members of Hallowicked's army in the tattooed torture expert Blackstrom and the Hermit Crab.
Hot and heavy. Right in the beginning.
Absolutely.
Dan Trader likes it.
Starting on the ramp, two synchronized dives down to their opponents. And the Resilient Rookie Hermit Crab, or the Resilient Rookie Green Ant, rather lighting up the chest of the Hermit Crab. Meanwhile, I can't even see where the other two men are. Over there by the concession, in between the concession stand and the bar, we've got Blackstrom and Johnny Moran, but inside the ring right now, the bells has sounded. Only a 2 count there for our first near fall. Now this match has a lot of history behind it. Blackstrom was the man who cost Johnny Moran his first opportunity ever at championship gold. Later on, a few months ago, the last time we've seen the man Johnny Moran, it was Blackstrom who ran him down in the parking lot. You can find that video and many others on our YouTube channel. Just search for Excellence Professional Wrestling. But there's a lot of animosity between Johnny Moran and Blackstrom. And of course, now that he's got the Green Ant in his corner, Johnny Moran looks to find retribution of the best kind.
Green Ant needs to get his weight up right now. Barely moved Hermit Crab around twice the size. There you go. That's what happens.
Ooh, spine buster right in the center of the ring.
Johnny Moran picking his teeth up from somewhere.
Yeah, he is definitely still down on the arena floor. Outside, so far a non-factor. Rich Lopez, of course, suffered a shoulder injury last month.
Also
here.
a non-factor.
Yeah, a non-factor for sure. He's a three-legged table right now. I don't know how much help he'll be on the physical end, but he shouldn't be getting involved physically in this match. He's here just as a manager of moral support.
I think Johnny Moran left. I think he came hit in the head, realized what a partner Green Ant is, all 110 pounds of him, and just went home. And I don't blame him. I would have went home too.
The Resilient Rookie Green Ant is definitely more than meets the eye. He is definitely worth his weight in spades. A sure blue chipper is Green Ant. A 2 count there for the Hermit Crab. Johnny Moran looks to be back at the ringside area, looks to get into his neutral corner. Well, the start of the match definitely was in the favor of the team of Ant-Man. Right now, Hallowicked's army in full control. No! And the tattooed torture expert with a stiff forearm right along the jawline of Johnny Moran.
I didn't think that face would get any uglier on Johnny, but after this match, he could be the second ugliest wrestler here. You know who the first ugliest is?
You're going to tell me, though.
Havoc. That's why he has that beard. He's got to hide all that ugly.
Modified neckbreaker there by Blackstrom, only getting a 2 count on the Resilient Rookie. Just last weekend, won the coveted King of Trios with the Colony. Looking to continue his success here in Excellence Professional Wrestling. As the tag is made. We have seen a definite change of heart for the Hermit Crab since he and Kobold are no longer a tag team. More of a mean streak there for the Crab from Sandy Beach.
And more successful.
I would say, yeah, I can agree with that as well. I mean, he was very successful with Cobalt. However, with the backing of Nas Muldoon's broadest sword and Hallowicked, our champion of excellence. Ref Dean down for the count, only getting 2. Pele catches him, grazes the top of his head, and now the tag has been made. In comes Johnny Moran. 2 back elbows. Blackstrom going flying across. The son of Scranton is on fire right now. Some tag team offense here. Wheelbarrow. Big splash. Can't even get to the cover.
I said
Blackstrom.
that it was an illegal cover.
Both men were in the ring. That is true.
That is true. I only tell truth. Everything you hear out of my mouth is 100% truth.
Possibly.
Not possibly. Definitely.
Ant-Man. Oh!
That is innovative.
Using his partner, his opponents against one another. The neck breaker driving Johnny Moran down with a DDT applied by his partner.
You hang out with Hallowicked for a little bit, that's something you learn.
You do learn how to manipulate your opponents to put them in positions that you can best utilize. There's no one better than Hallowicked. He's the champion of excellence.
I'm the champion of excellence.
You're the life champion. He owns the 10.
Mine has 2 words. Mine has 2 words, so mine's automatically better.
Life champion, excellence championship. Still 2 words.
No, I'm the life champion of excellence. He's the champion of excellence. 5 more words.
Okay. All right. Whatever you say, Dan. Right across the throat of Johnny Moran.
I mean, I'm not trying to. I like the guy.
I mean, to be the pumpkin, you got to beat the pumpkin. No one's been able to do so, and that sort of the bravado, the championship nature of Hallowicked is certainly rubbing off on Hermit Crab and Blackstrom. Hermit Crab suplex driving Johnny Moran down to the mat. Final press. Fear fall.
It's Rich Lopez out there.
Rich Lopez does have a score to settle as well with Hermit Crab and Blackstrom, as he was viciously attacked during their match. That's why his arm is in a sling.
I get that, but he's not smart. He can't give them any advice. He's already half a man, so he's like a quarter of a man now. So he's not going to help him physically. Why is he here?
That I can't say. I didn't get a chance to get around to Rich Lopez.
Yeah, me either. You know why? Because nobody wants to hang out with him. That's why. Back to the action.
Right.
Johnny Moran getting beat up.
He's paying for the exuberant nature of the Green Ant, driving Ref Dean away from the action, getting Johnny Moran in a world full of hurt in the corner of Hallowicked's army. The fans here in Sellersville getting behind the team of Ant-Man. Oh! Driving that knee right into the temple of the son of Scranton.
You know why Johnny Moran comes here? I talked to him earlier.
Okay.
He comes here because Scranton is so bad. He needs to see something worse. So he comes to Sellersville. He's in Scranton. He's like, nothing can be worse than this. Then drives to Sellersville. He's like, no, I don't have it that bad.
I don't think that
He told me
Johnny
that. No,
actually said that.
He did tell me that.
Johnny is a great guy. There's no way he would ever disparage the wonderful city of Sellersville, the home of excellent professional wrestling since 2014. Up on the second rope, Big superplex. It's a foot race now. Who can make the tag to their partner first? Rich Lopez trying to rally the troops behind the Ant-Man.
This is one good arm.
Blackstrom makes a tag. And in comes the Green Ant. Oh. Ugly but effective is that clothesline. Big splash. 2 count. Green Ant needs to stay on the offensive. He's got all the momentum working against him. Big uppercut.
With another double team by Moran and Ant.
Looks like they may be going for that wheelbarrow slam again. No! That's twice now that Ant-Man has been put in a position against one another. Johnny Moran accidentally leaving Green Ant vulnerable for that code breaker. Big high knee in the corner. And a second. Reversal. Then the crab goes up and over.
I like Johnny Moran better for Lifeless. You can have a look at him.
That is cruel and unusual punishment there, Darian. But right now, it looks like Moran may be going for another superplex. This one onto the Hermit Crab. Oh, he's got him by the goozle. Oh! Driving him down to the canvas with that choke slam. That claw-like grip from the Hermit Crab. Sends Moran down. But I think Green Ant is still the legal man in this match. No! Chair to the back.
I didn't see anything.
It's right there, Dan.
I'm worried about Johnny Moran down there.
Literally in your face.
Why is this guy in the ring?
Thankfully, primetime Rich Lopez.
He's got a chair, ref. Ref,
No, he didn't do
he's
it.
got a chair. He hit Green Ant.
No,
He hit Green Ant.
he is trying to do the right thing.
There you go, yeah.
What?
He hit Green Ant. Let the record show that Rich Lopez smacked Green Ant in the back with the chair. What? I told you they should have brought him down.
That's unfortunate placement.
I told you. Like he did one thing and he screws up.
Meanwhile, gut-wrench powerbomb into the Boston Crab, and that's it. Ring the bell.
Thanks, Rich. Should have stayed home. Should have stayed home, kids.
Once again, the underhanded tactics of Hallowicked's Army.
There's nothing underhanded about that. They didn't do anything.
Were we watching the exact same match?
Rich Lopez came in with a chair
And stopped Blackstrom. He took the chair from
and with his
Blackstrom.
one really, really strong arm, hit Green Ant in the back.
Sure.
Just look at the, it's like the equation. The end result was Rich Lopez in the ring with a chair and Green Ant on the floor.
And all of that led to, unfortunately, Green Ant in the clutches of the Boston Crab. Your winners for this contest, Blackstrom and the Hermit Crab. Do not hit me with that chair!